ESPN NFL analyst Herm Edwards, an NFL head coach for 8 years. Herm, I ask you, as a head coach of the NFL these days, you got a million problems, a million issues. Is Michael Sam a player, the first openly gay NFL player, that a current NFL head coach would want to take on?
Sure. And I think when you look at this situation, hopefully you can handle it the same way the University of Missouri handled it. And I think if you're a head coach, the thing that you're going to do right away is call Coach Pinkel and say, what were the repercussions when Michael Sands addressed his team saying that he was a gay football player?
When the Jonathan Martin issue came out with Richie Incognito, there was a lack of leadership cited in the Miami Dolphins locker room. How important will the locker room, the NFL locker room that Sam gets drafted into, how important will that be?
Well, it's important. The locker rooms are always important, as you know, Steve. The Jonathan Martin is one situation. I do believe that Michael Sams would be in an entirely different situation in the fact that the players in the National Football League, they understand the locker room is a place of really togetherness. And when you do something like this, a player that says he's a gay football player, there's always going to be one or two might be uncomfortable with that. But here again, the locker room is a bond. It always seems to bond players together.
Herm, no one can project how Michael Sam will do in the NFL, but he's not going to just try and make a practice squad on an NFL team. This is the co-defensive player of the year in the best conference in the country. It's going to be, people are saying third or fourth or fifth round draft pick. The fact that he's going to be a real player in the NFL, does that make a difference as opposed to a guy who would be trying to make the practice squad, for example, on a roster?
I don't know that so much. I do know this, Steve. When you go into the draft, look at it this way. Let's say Michael Sams is not a gay player, but he's a player that has some issues, off the field issues. The thing you talk about in the organization with the GM and obviously the owner is, can we handle this guy? Can we handle the media that's going to come along with his situations? He's bringing baggage into your locker room. So when you think about Michael Sams, all of a sudden, can the players handle the media attention that they're going to get? When they get the question asked, are you okay with a gay teammate?
All right. Thoughts from Herm Edwards, a coach in the NFL for 8 years and was a longtime player as well. Obviously, this is a hot topic.